Hello, everyone. We're diving into something really interesting today, all about how businesses can truly thrive in the dynamic and Middle East region?
Exactly. And it's not just about, throwing some ads out there. We're talking about comprehensive digital marketing solutions from Mashriq to Maghrib marketing agency located in Internet City, Dubai. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's fascinating because they really emphasize combining data-driven strategy with culturally relevant execution. That's like a huge deal, right? You can't just copy-paste your marketing from one region to another.
No way. Exactly. That cultural relevance is absolutely critical, especially in a region as diverse as MENA. And they start with something super, brand strategy.
Oh, brand strategy is everything, isn't it? It's like, how do you even begin if you don't know who you are and what you stand for? They talk about building a distinctive brand identity that resonates.
Right, and that includes things like brand positioning and messaging, which is so vital. And visual identity development too. Like, what does your brand look and feel like to someone in Dubai versus, say, Cairo?
Exactly. And they even do market research as part of that. Because, you can have the best intentions, but if you don't understand the local market, forget about it. It just won't land.
That's true. So once you've got your brand locked down, then it's time to growth marketing, which, honestly, sounds like where the magic really happens. Data-driven campaigns, measurable growth. Sounds good to me.
So true. Who doesn't want measurable, sustainable growth, right? And they're all about things like conversion rate optimization. That's huge, making sure every click counts.
Exactly. And A/B testing. That's so smart. Like, don't just guess what works. Actually test it and see what resonates better with your audience. And customer journey mapping too. That's a deep dive.
Yeah, understanding every single touch point a customer has with your brand. And marketing automation. Imagine the time saved there. It's like having a super efficient, always-on assistant.
It really is. And then, after all that, there's social media management. Now, this is where that culturally relevant content really shines, I think.
Absolutely. Engaging your community with content that actually makes sense to them, speaks their language, literally and figuratively. Content strategy, community management, that's a lot of work.
It is, but it's so necessary. And influencer partnerships. Oh my goodness. That's a massive deal in UAE. Like the right local influencer can make or break a campaign.
No way. And social listening and analytics too. So you're not just posting, you're actually paying attention to what people are saying and how they're reacting. That's crucial.
Exactly. Then we get to performance advertising, which is where you really maximize your return on investment. Right. Targeted campaigns optimized for those regional platforms.
Oh yeah, like Google Ads obviously, but also social media advertising, probably on platforms that are super popular in MENA, which might be different from, say, North America.
Right. And display and programmatic ads too. It's about getting your message in front of the right eyes at the right time and on the right platform. And then, of course, campaign optimization. You're always tweaking, always improving.
Exactly. You're never just setting it and forgetting it. So what about content marketing? Because that really ties into building trust and authority, doesn't it?
Totally. Creating content that educates, entertains, and ultimately converts. They're talking about content strategy, blog and article writing, even video production.
Oh, video production? That's huge right now, especially for engaging audiences across different demographics, and SEO optimization, so people can actually find all this amazing content.
Yep, it's all connected. And speaking of finding things, let's talk about analytics and insights. Because what's the point of doing all this if you can't measure it, right?
Exactly. You need to make informed decisions. Performance tracking, custom reporting dashboards, so you can actually see what's working and what's not.
And competitive analysis, which is so smart. Like, what are your competitors doing? What's working for them? And then, of course, the ultimate goal, ROI measurement. Are we getting our money's worth?
That's the big question for any business, right? And then they also offer email marketing, which I think sometimes people overlook, but it's still so powerful for building relationships.
Oh, absolutely. Building lasting relationships with personalized campaigns, email strategy, and segmentation. Not just blasting everyone with the same message,
Right, and beautiful template design, automation workflows so you're not manually sending every email, and performance optimization. It's about nurturing those leads.
Exactly. And last, but certainly not least, they talk about digital presence. Because you need a strong online foundation for all of this to sit on. Right.
Totally. Establishing that strong online presence with optimized websites and platforms, website strategy and planning, UX design, which is so critical for user experience.
Uh-huh. If your website isn't easy to navigate, people are just going to bounce. And platform integration, so everything talks to everything else. And ongoing optimization, of course.
Wow, so it's truly a full circle approach, isn't it? From knowing who you are as a brand, to getting people to find you, to engaging with them, to tracking all of it, and making sure your core online presence is solid.
It really is comprehensive. It's not just one piece of the puzzle. It's the whole thing. All designed to help businesses really thrive in the MENA region. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely a lot to think about for any business looking to make an impact there. What a breakdown.